I sent my wife and daughter on vacation, but only one of them came back. Sarah and I had been married 22 years. Our daughter, Madison, 19, was home from college for spring break. The Costa Rica trip was supposed to be a mother-daughter getaway, some much-needed bonding after a rough year. Before they left, though, Madison started asking strange questions, quiet, weird ones, about life insurance, about how ocean-recovered bodies are identified, about how long it takes someone to drown. I thought she was just being dramatic, morbid curiosity. The morning they left, Sarah hugged me tightly, too tightly, whispered, "I love you" 3 times in a row, like she knew it was goodbye. Madison just stood at the door, arms crossed, silent. 3 days later, I got the call at 2 a.m. Madison. Her voice was flat, mechanical. "Dad, Mom drowned." No emotion, no details. Then, "You need to wire me money for the funeral home here." I flew down the next day. Madison met me at the hotel. She had fresh scratches on her arms, said they were from trying to save Sarah on the rocks, but they didn't look like scrapes. They looked like claw marks, like someone had fought. The resort staff had noticed things, said Sarah and Madison had argued at dinner. One bartender remembered Madison saying, "You're going to die here," but nobody thought she meant it. Just a dramatic argument between mother and daughter. Back home with Sarah's ashes, I couldn't stop noticing things. How Madison had insisted on handling all the Costa Rica paperwork. How she pushed hard for cremation, not repatriation. How she was texting during the memorial service, almost smiling. Then I found her laptop. She'd cleared her history, but Autocomplete doesn't lie. I typed, "How to." The suggestions made my stomach turn. How to make drowning look accidental. How to fake grief. How much force to hold someone underwater. Costa Rica, police procedures. My hands were shaking. I checked her email drafts. There was one unsent message to someone named Derek. Phase 1 complete. Dad suspects nothing. Sleeping pills in his coffee should start working within the week. Then it's just you and me, and $5 million. I ran to the bathroom and made myself throw up. I'd been drinking that coffee. The grogginess, the dizzy spells, the memory lapses, suddenly it all fit. I grabbed my car keys. I had to go to the police. But when I turned around, Madison was standing in the hallway, smiling, holding my mug. "You look tired, Daddy. Maybe you should sit down." I shoved past her, drove straight to the police station, showed them everything. Emails, laptop, drafts, browser history. They told me to stay somewhere safe, said they'd investigate and issue an emergency protection order. That night, I checked into a hotel, triple locked the door. Finally, I felt safe. Until the detective called the next morning. His voice was clipped. "Careful. Mr. Peterson, we need you to come in. There's been a development." At the station, they took me into an interrogation room. A tablet waited on the table. The detective pressed play. Security footage. Costa Rica, the beach. Sarah, alive, thrashing in the waves. Madison, holding her under. It was horrifying, but not the worst part. The worst part? The video was filmed on a phone. Clean, steady footage. Someone zooming in, watching, not helping, and the reflection in the window beside the pool showed my face. Then Madison's voice echoed from behind the two-way mirror. "I told you he was sick. He made me help him kill her. Check his phone. He saved the whole video." Panicking, I pulled my phone out of my pocket. There it was, a video file, one I'd never seen, dated 3 days ago, titled "Swimming Lesson." Madison walked into the room, face soaked in fake tears. "I'm so sorry, Daddy," she whispered.